Hello everybody and welcome back again to Mass Effect. I am back on the Normandy. We left off last episode on the planet with a strange pyramid, and yeah, I actually found another Prothean data disk after looking around a little bit. There was another crate near the pyramid, but other than that I didn't find anything interesting on the planet, so I returned here. And yeah, I mean, apparently whatever happened down on the planet and turned all these people into husks has something to do with this group called Cerberus. And as it happens, I have another quest that relates to them, so maybe we want to do this one next. So I need to go to the Yangtze system in the Voyager cluster and investigate the Cerberus activities on Bindu. So yeah, let's do this next. I think there are still a few more planets in this system that I need to scan, so we're going to do this before we leave. I did scan Apo and Chaska. Let's have a look at Inti. Inti is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere composed of ammonia and helium. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposits of magnesium. Its density is rather low, leaving the planet tide-locked to Metano. Inti is an unremarkable world, drawing little more than a cursory scan for surface pirate anchorages when Alliance patrols enter the system. Okay. And Ilapa. Ilapa is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with an unusual ruby color caused by contaminants in the atmosphere. The world has over 120 moons, one of the highest totals of all known systems. Once full development of Chaska colony begins, a helium-3 refining infrastructure will be developed in the Ilapa system, concentrated on the large ice moon of Koniraya. Okay. And there's another one over here. Supai. Supai has the composition of an ice dwarf planet, but is unusually large for such a body. It has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The frozen surface is dotted with deposits composed of potassium and light metals, brought to the surface by cryovolcanic processes. Supai's icy surface was often used as a source of potable water by passing merchant vessels. Since the Alliance claimed the inner system world of Chaska, satellites placed in orbit automatically bill any vessel landing on the world for the mass of water removed from the surface. That's interesting. Exogeny has had a difficult time keeping these satellites operational. They often meet with accidents caused by impact with jettisoned ship debris. Alright. And I found some magnesium. And we have some asteroid belts here, so let's look for some asteroids, right? Okay, one is over here. This asteroid has an unusually sculpted and artistic appearance, with many long sweeping curves. Okay. And I found another Prothean data disk. While scanning the asteroid field in the Metano system, you discovered a badly damaged ship. The recon team found no survivors on board, but they did find a Prothean data disk. Alright. And let's have a look at this. Ah, there's another one. A metal-rich asteroid. And I found some platinum. Ooh. Okay, I say we have looked at everything here. So now we're going to leave for our next objective. I think we're supposed to go to the Voyager cluster? Yes. And yeah, it's the Yangtze system. So let's travel there. Ren Chateau Bindu. I think this is the planet we were supposed to look for, so let's just head straight towards our objective. Bindu has an atmosphere of carbon dioxide with a permanent haze of toxic chlorine and clouds of sulfur dioxide that periodically drop torrents of acidic rain on the surface. Its crust is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of calcium. Like most worlds in the Voyager cluster, Bindu has only been charted within the last 20 years by Alliance surveyors. It has no known native ecology. Data about the world is surprisingly brief and generic, painting a picture of an unpleasant and uninteresting place. Alright. Let's land on this uninteresting place. And we need a new team. Let's bring Garrus and Liara. And off we go. Yep, these planets all look kinda similar. Okay, so where do we want to go here? Research facility. Oh, there are several of them. Sure, let's start with this one. And oh, I see some minerals over here. Yeah, let's pick those up before I lose them, since they're not marked on my map. And yeah, after that I will make my way towards that research facility, and I'll bring you back once I get there. Oh, this could be trouble. Let's get out of the way here. Huh.
All targets down.
Okay, they had some sort of turrets protecting their base. I see. Okay, let's have a look inside. These facilities all look very, very similar. I'm pretty sure some of them even have the same layout. Must be some form of standardized ready-made building. And more stuff for me. And these containers can't actually be opened. Okay. Right. Let's see what awaits us inside here. Enemies apparently. Oh. What is going on here? What is this? The hell?
I will destroy you!
Oh, interesting. Cerberus commando. I don't know what you are and why you attack us, but I'll have to prevent that. Oh, we have a biotic somewhere over here. Okay, let me get some cover. We have a sniper over there. Maybe you can overload their weapons. And yeah, I need to get rid of that damn biotic. Let me see. This is a biotic, I think. Okay, let's try to start with that guy. Maybe you can dampen him. Okay. And maybe you can just put a singularity over there. Okay, okay. And I will try to get it to cover again. Maybe use some medical just in case. Alright, I still see somebody over here. Yes, there is still somebody. But no longer. But what is that?
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, this may recognize soldier. What? What? You've eliminated the threat at this facility. Continue to one of the nearby labs. I thought the Rachni were extinct. I thought the Rachni were extinct. Well, apparently they're not. Okay, I see, I can just, this is where I lower the force field apparently. Okay, yeah, sure, let's go and check out the other facilities as well. Alright, before we leave for the next facility, maybe let's have a look at that anomaly over there. It shouldn't be too far away. Oh, I can see it already. It's another pyramid. Huh. Alright. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look on top. Oh! Prothean pyramids. So, these pyramids have been built by Protheans. Okay, let's recover. Prothean data is recovered. There are a few children's toys and some wrecked clothes stuffed inside the top of this monument along with a Prothean data disk. Huh? Well, that is interesting. So I guess the data disk that I found at the other pyramid was already removed from the pyramid by the scientists or whatever. Okay, yeah, sure, let's head over to the next facility. Here we are, and there are more of these turrets. Okay. There we go. I mean, these turrets are easy enough to kill, thankfully.
Got it.
Okay, let's have a look inside, guys. And yeah, pretty much the same layout again. Let's quick save. And oh, well, that's just wonderful. Are these like husks? No, I think they're actually these creepers. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have a look at that later. Let me take care of the Cerberus guys first. I'm going to assume that this is a biotic again, so maybe we can dampen him. And I'm trying to get rid of him first. Okay, very nice. Alright, that one is dead. There's still... Oh, we have some attackers from the other side. Okay, let me deal with them first.
Hold the line.
And another commander over here. Well, good job charging me, guy. That didn't work out well for you at all. So, yeah, those are Thorian creepers. What the heck are these guys doing here? Anyway, let's take care of these guys as well. Can just drop a singularity at them. There was no sign of Kahoko among the creeper corpses. He must be at one of the other labs in the area.
I wonder what horrors Cerberus will have waiting for us at the next base.
Yeah,
That's
good
the last of
question. Good question. Anyway, let me decrypt all of this stuff before we leave. Nice. And the diagnostic stations are just for lowering the force field, I guess. Alright. Medium armor. I really have no use for the medium human armor. Because all my companions are either wearing the heavy or the light one. But I'll take it anyway, of course. And yeah, there's another one over there. Okay, yeah, I will check out all the loot places here, and then I will make my way to the next facility. All right, this should be the last facility. Let's have a look inside. And hopefully we can find some answers in this one. Again, let's have a quick save just in case. And another force field. Okay, we have some people. We have some people here. And some are coming from that area, I think. Okay, maybe you can overload that guy's weapon. I will try to deal with this guy. The research technician is probably another biotic, right? So let's try to dampen him. There we go. And we have more people over here. Nobody's coming from that direction at the moment. Okay. I see more enemies though. But they may be inside the force field. No, there is another sniper. Okay, let's see, what can we do with you? We can throw you, for example. Oh, well, lift anyway. Okay, that guy is dead. And, oh, this is another one of those technicians.
Target down.
Maybe we can use the singularity. Alright. Oh, what? Oh dear, is this the Admiral? Let's take down force field. And more recognize.
Shepard. We owe Kahoku that much.
Area secured.
What? Oh yeah, it's him. Oh dear. You check for a pulse but find none. Admiral Kahoku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creatures he was sealed in with, there are no signs of trauma on his corpse. The needle marks on his arm suggest a different means of execution.
Oh,
Wow.
goddess. It's Admiral Kahoku.
Cerberus must have tracked him down.
Yeah. Huh. And I got another quest. You found the location of a major Cerberus facility. Head to Nephirin in the Columbia system of the Voyager cluster and destroy it. Okay, so I have to go to a completely new place. Huh. Yeah, sure. Let me have a look around here for some potential loot, and I don't know, we may actually want to do this right afterwards. Okay, and I am back on the Normandy after making sure that I have sufficiently looted the planet and everything that was on that planet, I hope. But we got a follow-up quest on the one that we just finished, destroy main Cerberus facility. And yeah, I'd say we're going to continue with this right away, because this group is just messed up and I think we need to end them. So let's have a look at the summary. Cerberus has been conducting illegal genetic research in an effort to create an unstoppable army. You found Kahoku dead in one of their bases, and now you are the only one who can stop them. So, yeah, let's do this. I think we need to go to... where do I need to go? The Nephirin in the Columbia system of the Voyager cluster. So, let's have a look at that. And I may actually... Yes, let's check out the other planets of the system as well. Draghi is a small barren rock with a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The surface is frigid and mainly composed of silicates with deposits of magnesium, aluminum and other light metals. Draghi has a weak magnetic field, making it unsuitable for drive discharge operations. But it has some beryllium that I will take. Renchato. Renchato is a close-orbiting hot Jupiter with traces of sulfur in its hydrogen-helium atmosphere, I suppose. The disruptive gravity well of the gas giant prevented any planets from forming nearby. And Patagiri. Patagiri has a thin atmosphere composed of neon and chlorine. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of silica with deposits of copper. During the long cold night, the chlorine in the atmosphere falls to the ground in the form of frost. Alright, let's survey. And I found some thorium. And I think there is one over here. Yes. Alrumta. Alrumta is a small rocky terrestrial planet with a trace atmosphere of nitrogen and krypton. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of light metals with deposits areas of frozen ammonia. And another protein data disk. You detected a weak signal coming from the far side of the planet Alrumta. Joker brought the Normandy around and your salvage team picked up a small escape pod trapped in orbit. There was a long-dead Turian inside, along with a few personal items and a protein data disk. Okay. And yeah, I think we're done here. So yeah, we have to stay in the Voyager cluster, right? But we need to go to, I think it was a Columbia system? Let's have a look at that. Neferon, yes, this is the place that we need to go. Neferon is a barren volcanic terrestrial world with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium with deposits of magnesium. Aside from displays of geological beauty, including many spectacular volcanoes, this barren world is of little interest. Entries relating to Neferon in the astronomical database are sparse. But we're going to land on it because apparently Cerberus is hiding out here. Okay, so what do we want to do here? How about Liara and Tali? Let's go. So now we have some sort of, I'm not sure if it's ice or just some very light dust. It may be some sort of snow or ice. But yeah, underground facility. I suppose this is where we need to go. So I'm going to make my way over there and I'll bring you back once, hang on a second, there's some deposit over there. But yeah, I will bring you back once I have reached the facility. Alright, we are nearing the base and I can already see enemies. So let's take care of them. Well, these guys aren't really much of a threat as long as I'm in the Mako. But there must be somebody else around here. Yep. Poor guys.
Clear.
Alright, yeah, let's have a look inside here. As usual, quick save couldn't hurt. Where's the entrance? Alright, it's over here. And, yep, this looks very familiar. Yeah, very familiar, except they have some sort of construction materials stored here. Also, I may actually be able to level up. Yeah, Tali has some points. I guess she can take more into shotgun, and I think damping is kind of useful as well. So let's increase that. And on we go. And I already see lots of enemies. Ooh. Can you maybe, you know, come out and I pick you up? Well, I suppose it's not going to be that easy. That guy is a sniper. Yeah, maybe I should take some immunity as well. Let's do this. I would really like to get that sniper, but he may be out of range, and I can't seem to hit this guy. Well, I can sort of hit him, so yeah, let's try to kill him. I mean, there seem to be a bunch more of them, probably behind this pillar or whatever this is. But at least we can get rid of that guy. Okay. I think you should maybe get some defensive measures up already. And I'm going to see... hi! Yeah, let's try to stop them. And another commander. Let's not mess around here.
You must die!
Alright, that one is dead. They all seem to be coming from this side now, and not from the other side. That's good.
I'll kill
I'm
you!
on it!
You must die!
Look at all those snipers. Maybe we can overload some weapons here. I'm going to use overkill. Yep, that guy is dead. Oh, and I think now we have some enemies from this side. Ugh. I don't like this at all. Let me take cover here. Okay, that one is dead. And hi. What can I do with you? You are another sniper. I don't know. Let's try to overload and get away from Charlie. And what are you doing here? Seriously, let me use a Medigel, and I think I can lift you, right? Yes, I can. Okay, but we're doing still all right. We're still doing all right. Okay, let me charge forward here. And maybe a well-placed throw. Okay, that guy is dead. Whew. Okay. These guys are kind of tough, but we're doing fine. And there's probably more in the next room. So let me have a look around here while we cool down our powers. But there doesn't seem to be anything inside. Okay, yeah, let's check out the next room. Our powers have almost all cooled down again. And maybe let's have another quick save. Yeah, let's check out the other room first. There's actually nobody in here. Well, in that case, let me just steal all of your stuff, because you are very bad people. And you totally deserve it. I'll take this as well. Ooh, so much stuff. That was not a good idea. Take this as well. And more mindless looting of stuff. Yoink. I'll take this. Another biotic amp. Well, most of my companions have pretty good biotic amps now. And most of the armors that I found recently weren't that good either. Although, I mean, I have a new one for Shepard and I really like the look of this one. I like the camouflage look. Okay, there's actually nobody else in here. Fair enough. So, let's have a look at this terminal. You cautiously press a few buttons and an alarm chimes. The optical database is flashing itself. Quickly you copy as many files as you can to your hardsuit's eternal computer. Its memory wiped, the computer shuts down. The files are sure to be encrypted, but you've got time to crack them. Alright, let's archive them. So hopefully this will include some valuable information on this group. But yeah, apparently this is all there is to do here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, as usual, I will spend some time exploring the planet and trying to find all the loot that I can find. And then I'm going to go back to the Normandy. Alright, I am back on the Normandy, and yes, as you can see, the quest is finished. So we found some data on this mysterious group, but we don't really know who they are and what they want. You know, they want to create some sort of super soldier, which is already pretty shady in itself. But I'm not really sure who is responsible for this. We killed a bunch of people, but that's about it. So we hopefully something useful will turn out from these data that we gathered. Anyway, there's still a few minutes left in this episode, so I think what I'm going to do is there are some planets in the system that I haven't scanned yet, so maybe we can get this done before...
Transmission coming in, Commander.
Ooh.
I think you're going to want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Uh-huh. And what's your name?
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Well, but your deal was with Kahoku and not with me. So, yeah, what do you know about Kahoku's death?
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
And how did you know the facility's location?
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
How about no?
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive, but no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
Well, I'm not doing this out of loyalty for Cerberus, obviously. I mean, yeah, why do you want the files?
What are you gonna do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
Yeah, but I have absolutely no control over who gets this information and what they're going to do with it. They may as well I don't know, use it to continue whatever research Cerberus was trying to do there. So, yeah, sorry, no deal.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Well, fair enough. Okay, yeah, let's have a look at the remaining planets of the system, starting with Clogia. Clogia is a hothouse terrestrial world with a dense atmosphere of nitrogen and sulfur dioxide. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of iron with deposits of gold. The core of Clogia is very hot and tectonically active. Volcanic eruptions are common, and outgassing continues to add to the density of the atmosphere. The largest active volcano has a caldera nearly 100 kilometers in diameter, and its basalt floods have covered an area roughly the size of the Earth's continent of Australia. That's quite impressive. And on Tahita. On Tahita is an unusually large ice world with a core of silicate rock and light metals, and a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The crust is mainly composed of water ice. On Tahita's ice sheets show obvious signs of large-scale fracture and refreezing centered on a massive crater near the South Pole. A recent extranet meme suggests that the Procyon ship crashed through the crust of the planet before the collapse of their empire, and might still be recovered from the planetary core. This is probably the source of the planet's unusually high mass. Careful mapping of Tahita's gravity field by orbiting satellites have proved that the planetary core is entirely normal. An extranet meme. That's kind of funny. And I found some samarium. Okay. And we have another planet over here, Groma. Groma is a rocky terrestrial world with a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The frozen surface is mainly composed of copper with deposits of calcium. Prior to the Alliance's expansion into the Voyager cluster, Groma hosted one half of a Turian interferometric telescope array. Connected with similar telescopes in the Yetican Beta cluster by an expansive chain of FDL comboys, the two function as a simple virtual lens, with an effective aperture equal to the thousands of light years between them. The Turians use this to chart the terminus system with great accuracy. Alright, very interesting. And I found a medallion. Scans of the planet Groma revealed a derelict space station in late stages of orbital decay. A small team was able to recover some items of interest, among them a leak of one medallion. Alright. And yeah, let's have a look at the asteroid belts as well. See if we can find something in here. There doesn't seem to be anything in this one. How about this? No, apparently there's nothing of interest. And I can't see any blinking lights either. So I guess we're done here. So yeah, let's just go back to the bridge. Oh, I got some Paragon points for not turning over the data. And yeah, I still have a bunch of side quests. I mean, some of them are just, you know, the collection quests. But there are still a few that I would like to finish before continuing with the story. For example, the mission that I got from Garrus might be interesting. And I have some more missions that I picked up on Ferris. And some really old ones. So there's stuff to do for us in the next episode. I may actually start with the one for Garrus, just to see what this is all about. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and we're going to see each other next time.